from their Discord messages that we've read so far, it seems like they had a pretty close relationship. If she just said, I'm uncomfortable with you constantly trying to get things out of me or like have a relationship with you while you're married, I feel like that conversation could have been had privately and it all could have been cleared up. But instead, she decided to go to a YouTuber instead. Immediately? I don't like that. Hey, we're still friends, but this YouTube's gonna interview on sexual harassment claims I made on you. That's what I'm thinking. Like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Within a week?
What is that?
Well, she sent the email. Read it and you'll know. Just know that I do and will always consider you my friend.
What?
Are you... No! 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 What? You're suing a man and you ended with a fucking dog hitting a fucking drum! Oh, I'm fucking mad.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
What the fuck is happening here? I just got sent this. Higori Scammer Payback. Why do I know that name? I fucking know this guy. What's going on with him? I know this guy. This guy is like this guy calls like scam locations in like India and shit and tries to get people their money back or tries to like fuck with the scammers so that they shut down operations. I know this guy. I've seen his content before. Why was I just sent this? Scammer Payback exposed by former employee.
November.
Why is this starting off like a Mama Max video?
Welcome to God Cult.
Why is this starting off like a Mama Max video with like really stupid fucking undertones? I'm literally watching a Mama Max video. What is happening?
12th, 2023, 7:21 a.m. I opened my inbox to find an email addressed to me by someone named Hina. It read,
Savannah. My name is Hina. I go by the pseudonym Dictionary.
Why does the email look weird? I'm already starting off strong. Why does the email look weird? The email looks fake. Why does it look fake? I'm already questioning this.
I used to work with Scammer Payback, Pierogi.
How many views does it have? 2 days? 19K views? Oh, God. Oh, no. It's another Anissa Joma type. Oh, no, no, no.
Connections to cover up his sexual deviancy. I'm worried for my safety.
Whoa! I skipped ahead on something.
Authority and connections to cover up his sexual deviancy. I'm working
What?
as their translator for approximately 2 years. I'm reaching out to you in the hopes of exposing a sexual predator that threatens to use his authority and connections to cover up his sexual deviancy.
She's calling him a sexual predator? What the fuck? What is happening?
Eventually, this led to him asking for videos and nudes and poses.
Hold on. Shall we, Hina? Aw, man. Strikeout 2, Hina. Last call, doobie-doo. Hina. Dang. HKD Hina. I was hoping for I am here at Hina. I'm a little confused how this is going.
To reenact for his sexual fantasies. I would like to add that he is married with children and his public image relies highly on him being a
So she said that he was trying to get videos off of her. Where are the requests for
man
those?
with Christian values. I'm attaching some of the screenshots to this email. I have many more that includes...
That's like 8 US. Shake my dad, Ela. Hello, Ina. But they're saying that he asked for like sexual videos and shit, right? Where is it? Why isn't that listed right now? Like what?
This stemmed from the fact that he would usually pay my salary only after I complied. Thank you for your time, Hina.
The scam baiting genre has a lot of heavy hitters, but Scammer Payback having over 7 million.
Why is everyone telling me it gets better? What do you mean how does it get better? This is already confusing me. So let me get this straight. This guy is being accused of sexually harassing one of his employees over Discord. So we're already at strike 1 for me on retarded bullshit. Strike 2, also being accused that she wouldn't get paid if she didn't comply with him giving her nudes, which none of that was shown in those screenshots in the beginning of the video when she said she is accusing him of that. So I'm not calling it bullshit. I'm just saying that I'm a little confused why it's already kind of like mentioned in this manner. Mind you, Devil Advocate, I am also like fresh to this. I have not seen this yet. So when I hear stuff like that in the beginning and it's not immediately shown, I'm already skeptical of it. I'm not saying this guy is innocent or guilty yet. I just have no idea what the fuck is going on. Wait, what?
Found multiple call centers in the Middle East.
India is here. Middle East is over here. Already starting off with not understanding geographical locations. That's great. Pakistan is considered the Middle East. Yeah, but India isn't. India isn't considered the Middle East.
More specifically, these scam centers are found in India, but just that part of the world in general. They have helped victims of these scams by recouping their losses or out here giving disclaimers. This video is not meant to defame or slander Pierogi. Defamation and slander would require that I am knowingly spreading false information about him, and I would not be making this video if I were not 100% convinced by the evidence that I will be sharing with you today. The rest of whatever I say here is strictly my own opinion and my own personal interpretation of the situation.
Okay, at least she's like being upfront about that. At least she's being upfront about that it's her personal opinion and her personal interpretation. Okay.
I also recognize that other people might interpret things differently than me. Personally, though, I do believe everything that Hina has told me. Hina even allowed me access into her.
Okay. Whoa.
She did, in fact, have an extensive history with Pierogi in the form of that.
Oh, wait. Why in the literal hell? Messages before April 2023 were sent from Pierogi's old account. This content of these DMs confirms that the account belonged to him.
Thousands of Discord DMs with him that took a very long time to get to the top while I was scrolling through them. I was also able to confirm that this Discord account that she claimed to be Pierogi was actually attached to his YouTube and Twitch channels. That all being said, this is all still anecdotal, and while there are many screenshots and screen recordings to back up Hina's claims, those screenshots did come from Discord channels that were constantly being recreated and then deleted over and over again. The only—
Wait, why would the guy have multiple different... Okay, question. What? So he would constantly delete his Discord account and then start a new Discord account? Is that what you're trying to say?
Evidence of the existence of this specific Discord channel/channels that we'll be profiling here are in the form of Hina's screen recordings and screenshots. The screenshots that Hina sent at first were intriguing, but
I want to know why you reached out to me specifically to help you, because I know that you have some contacts and stuff. What made you reach out to me?
I liked how objective you were, right? You weren't really siding with one person, you weren't giving both sides. And that's something that I really wanted in the way I released it. Secondly, if someone knows me, obviously people can go like, oh, they know her, they're just siding with her.
I spent the past few months really just debating on whether or not I even wanted to take something on of this magnitude. But ultimately we ended up here because I feel like, in my opinion, Hina deserves justice. Pierogi deserves to be held accountable.
Wait, justice for what? For flirting over Discord? Like, I know there's the other aspect that they're trying to say is like, he wouldn't pay me unless I gave into the demands of sexual content. Why are screenshots not showing her responses? Yeah, that's kind of another thing. So is he accused of doing a Weinstein? I don't know. That's like what I'm confused about. Like, is he being accused of being Harvey Weinstein of the scammer community? Or is he being accused of hitting on a woman over Discord, being annoying, instead of her just leaving? She kept going with it because it was part of her job. Like, I'm trying to really fucking understand like the core situation here, and it's not really like clear.
Hopefully it will improve workplace relationships somewhere, somehow.
Workplace relationships in what sense? They're never good. Workplace relationships are never a good thing.
I need to have a serious conversation with you. Please let me know whenever you have time.
Sup, how goes it?
Regardless of everything, Savannah Marie will be contacting you.
Wait a minute. Did this girl not try talking to him first before giving all this information to a random? So she sent this information to another person instead of reaching out to him first and saying, hey, I need to talk to you. I'm not comfortable with this stuff anymore. Cut it out. Maybe I'm pause-andying, but like from their Discord messages that we've read so far, it seems like they had a pretty close relationship. If she just said, I'm uncomfortable with you constantly trying to get things out of me or like have a relationship with you while you're married, I feel like that conversation could have been had privately and it all could have been cleared up. But instead, she decided to go to a YouTuber instead immediately. I don't like that. Hey, we're still friends, but this YouTube's going to interview on sexual harassment claims I made on you. That's what I'm thinking. Like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Within a week?
What is that?
Well, she sent the email. Read it and you'll know. Just know that I do and will always consider you my friend.
What?
Are you... No! You're fucking serious, right? What's the email? I can't tell you what it is. Just read it and you'll find out that it's me accusing you of sexual harassment in the workplace. But you're always still gonna be my friend. What? What is this video? Oh, she sends an emoji. Oh, this video is gonna be a banger. I can feel it. This video is gonna be a banger.
What do you mean?
I wanted you to hear this from me first, since I respect you and I really want you to be able to give your comment.
Well, I wanted you to hear this from me first, but proceeds to have the YouTuber email them a bunch of times, and the YouTuber has to say, hey, can you DM this guy for me? And kind of like get him to understand to read the email. I wanted you to hear this from me first, since I respect you and I really want you to be able to give your comment. I'm exposing you for workplace sexual harassment, and it's edited. I am not liking this. Chat, I'm not liking this. We're only 8 minutes in and I don't like this already.
After that last message, silence. Neither myself or Hina have heard anything from Pierogies.
Man, I wonder why he didn't respond to you. Yeah, you're still my friend, but I'm accusing you of sexual harassment. No shit, he's not gonna talk to you further.
But needless to say, he knows this is happening. He has knowledge of this video being created. And he had every opportunity to provide a statement to me or even defend himself. Not even to me. He could have just talked to Hina if he wanted.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna breathe. Could have defended himself to me or to Hina. Hina never talked to him about it in the first place until she told him that she sent all the information to you, the YouTuber. Why would he talk to you two? Maybe if she came forward earlier, was like, hey, this is really fucking uncomfortable. I'm not a fan of this. Instead of going to a YouTuber. Chris, the Ravens had 6 penalties and 3 turnovers, losing, getting eliminated by the Chiefs with a score 17-10. I'm gonna flip my desk. Why would you tell me that? Dan, I'm already fucking mad at this video. Now I'm mad at the Ravens. Oh my God.
It's been over a week and I've been expecting a cease and desist letter or some sort of legal correspondence, but I have heard absolutely nothing. Some might say that this is just him playing it smart, but in my opinion, his silence is a statement in and of itself.
Oh no, not the silence in of itself statement. We're already jumping to conclusions? Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay, let me break this down. This girl is accusing Scammer Payback of sexual harassment over DMs. These DMs show that she was reciprocal to him so far, and they were having a good, close relationship between the two. This individual, at one point, decided to flip the script and say that they are no longer happy with this because he is married, which, sure, she could be upset with that, but the thing is, and this is my kind of my smack upside her head real quick. Why didn't you have a conversation with him first? Why did you go to the YouTuber? Then the YouTuber is making definitive statements that his silence after you went to him and said, you need to answer this email. What's the email for? Oh, I'm accusing you of sexual harassment, but we're still friends. How does this video get worse? There's no way it can get worse. There's no way it could get worse, sweet summer child. There's no way. There's no fucking logical way this could get worse. This is raw for me. I have no idea what's going on. Zero.
Provide a statement, etc. Please respond, basically. Literally, I just wanted to give him the chance to give me a statement. That was the extent of my intentions in reaching out to him in the first place. So he absolutely has knowledge of my attempts to contact him, and I have not heard from him. I think
Man, I wonder why you haven't heard from him.
Part of that is probably because I didn't even initially tell him exactly what Hina had sent me.
You want him to talk to you, but you never told him anything. Oh, I'm gonna fucking punch something. I'm gonna punch a hole in my wall. I swear to God, I've gone almost 2 years doing YouTube content, and when I get mad, people can tell. And I've never actually considered punching a hole straight through my wall, but I'm really getting close with this one. How in the fuck do you think this was gonna look good for you?
So he didn't want to further implicate himself by essentially admitting to something I had no proof of. After all, I'm a very small channel, all things considered.
You're 81,000 subs. Shut the fuck up.
We all should know by now that the #1 rule to dealing with drama, if you want to call it that, on the internet.
Drama? This is not a story that she needs to be handling.
is just to not respond, because by responding, you're essentially creating the Streisand effect, bringing more attention to the situation. If you ignore
What? How is he invoking the Streisand effect? He has said nothing! The Streisand effect is in the event that the person is constantly talking about the thing that they don't want talked about. Example, Barbara Streisand got mad that someone took a photo of her house and made the situation worse, so people kept looking up her house. Do you even know what the Streisand effect is? You motherfucker! Chat, you're trolling me. This can't be worse. I'm getting trolled.
Does he even need to address it?
God
The
damn it.
allegations go farther than just sexual harassment in the workplace. One accusation, for instance, would be that this should be, and probably is considered by many, to be cheating on his wife. And this is
I agree with Sean. Women need to be banned. I'm over it, bro. Like, what the fuck? Women content creators, it's so over. No more women content creators. Xylie's the only one that's allowed to exist.
would be shocking and unusual to hear that Pierogi and his wife had agreed upon having an open relationship, and that his wife
How would Hina know? How would she know that? Why are you asking this person if he is in an open relationship or not? How the fuck is she gonna know? Unless he expressly said, yes, I get to fuck other women and you're one of them. How is she gonna know?
Not that it's any of our business, but he could have at least easily shut down any accusations of cheating by saying, like, my wife knows about Hina, we're in an open relationship, bye, peace out. But he didn't do that, he didn't give me that. And that is
That's because you're accusing him of sexual harassment without any sort of prior conversation with him that him and Hina had. You are actively calling him a sexual harasser. No shit, he didn't want to talk to you. What the fuck is wrong with you?
even if he said that and it wasn't true, he could have just shut down that specific accusation right away and then addressed it and handled it privately with his family without any of us knowing, because it really ultimately is none of our business. So I'm
Then why are you making a fucking video about it? Hina should have had the private conversation with him.
but I figured the best way to present this story is to let Hina just tell it for herself using my platform. So the following interview is Hina's side of the story.
Oh no. I'm getting flashbacks to Mama Max. I'm getting flashbacks. Oh no. Oh no, bro. Oh no. The victims will use my platform. Oh no. I'm feeling the Mama Max effect.
Prevents that from happening if it hasn't already. I don't think it has. But on the slim chance that there are others, I hope that this also gives them the bravery to speak out. Also, one last thing.
Bravery of what? It's over Discord. Nobody was raped. It's not like he went up to her at the workplace, smacked her ass, and said, good job today. You know, it's Discord. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Anytime that I hear a story of sexual harassment over Discord, my brain can't comprehend that as like a functioning thing. You're getting sexually harassed on Discord? Block him. I get he was your employer, but dude, you didn't have to send hearts and shit back to him. You could be like, this is inappropriate. It is 2024. You have agency as an employee of somebody to be like, hey, none of this shit. And that might be me being a complete dick and not understanding the workplace dynamic on shit. But like, you could do that.
Hi, my name is Hina. I go online by the name Dictionary.
The dictionary thing. You told me the story before, but do you want to explain how you got that name?
Well, there was like a live stream going on and I was translating in the background and the scammer, hey, do you have a dictionary next to you or something? Like, how are you constantly able to tell what I'm saying to you? So I just took the name from there. He was like, yeah, I have a dictionary. So I became Dictionary.
You are the dictionary.
I'm gonna blow my brains out. This is already fucking stupid.
After I started working with Scammer Payback in the beginning, the money was pretty good. It was, I think I started with $750. And that was a decent amount of money for me. That meant I didn't have to like budget control everything.
you had some disposable income.
Actually, you know what? In the end, it wasn't disposable income because it ended up being spent on booze. The beginning, it was a really nice thing to have, you know, a bit of wiggle room.
Something I want you to keep in mind while listening to Hina talk about this is that she is from a very poor part of the world.
Oh no. Oh no. Now we're bringing in the fact that she lives in a third world country to bring in more sympathy. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it.
While the money that she made working for Scammer Payback would be considered insignificant here in America, this salary was far more than the average income of most working people in the country she lives in.
Yeah, I get that, but you already said that she's from a third world country in the beginning. It's implied already off the bat that $750 American is definitely a lot more in that country. Everyone with a fucking brainstem knows that.
According to worldsalaries.com, the average monthly income of an individual person working in her country in 2024 is 81,925 rupees, which converts to $293.45 USD. Hina started working for Pierogi at a monthly salary of $725, and eventually that got raised to $1,000. Hina was making more than triple the amount of money that everyone else around her was making. The average monthly income of a working class person in America is about $6,200, which sounds insanely high to me, right? Am I just poor? But anyway.
Yes. Yes.
Imagine tripling that to $18,600 a month. How would that impact your quality of life? How would that change your life? How would your life improve with that kind of income? And more specifically, what kind of things would you put up with in the workplace to continue making that amount of money? This is what Hina was faced with while working for Scammer Payback.
How did you end up meeting Pierogi?
Subscribed to his Patreon and joined his Discord server. And this is back before he reached 1 million subs, so it was still like it was busy, but it was a more calm down. Eventually, he needed help with a video, so I volunteered to help him get information on the scammer. Essentially, I thirst trapped a scammer boss for a video. Basically, he posted on his Discord that
you volunteered to do that. There's already an asterisk next to the situation here. You volunteered information and to help him, and then he brought you onto the payroll to make good money. I don't like where this is going.
That ended up turning into a paycheck, a job.
I did the live translation then. I just started DMing Pierogi whatever I heard on the stream because I was tuning into the streams for a very long time. And after a couple of months, I just couldn't manage freelancing. I wasn't even freelancing. I was volunteering, translating at night and then going in the morning to work. It just wasn't feasible for me. So I told him that he should get either a new translator or, you know, I need some compensation. So he offered to give me a job.
How long were you doing the free translating before he ended up like offering to pay you?
A couple of months.
Okay. Wow.
What? What do you mean, wow? She voluntarily did the work. How is Pierogi gonna know that she can't handle those two things? Working and translating for him. How in the fuck did you say wow to that and make it sound bad? Oh, I'm getting pissed.
I mean, that's a lot of free work to put into someone.
Yeah,
that's a lot of free work to put in for someone because she voluntarily did it. Chris, should I get in contact with him and make an exposed video on the slave working conditions of ChrisTheNarc Inc.? Do it. It would actually be fucking funny. I volunteer as mod. I'm totally not going to expose you for exploiting it here. All my mods are going to start exposing me for the terrible working conditions on my channel. You're all my slaves, like in Pal World. You're all my pal slaves. You better be making me those goddamn guns. And if you get sleepy, I'll play the CCP music over everybody. Okay, question. Why do people go to YouTubers for this? Realm, great question. Simple answer. Because people are retarded. Re-fucking-tarded. Nobody just wants to have a conversation between the two parties that have the issue. They would rather get a third party that has a platform so that they can make a bigger spectacle out of something that it really needs to be. They would rather do that. Rather do that. It's frustrating as shit.
For, let's say, video editing or to choose what part of the live stream to put in the video, he could just easily access it.
Yeah, and it was very organized. From the screenshots I saw, like, you guys had a lot of channels for...
Confusing. I need to whip you harder. You need to work harder. I'm going to start docking your pay. Every time you put a fucking meme in my video, I'm docking your pay.
It's like they would have to match the language as used in these screenshots here. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's not looking good for this guy.
Hey, buddy. Get your ass up and let's go. What the fuck are you talking about? Ready. Good, dude.
I'm not having the best day, yo. They aren't bugging me. Scammers don't piss me off. Yee, but whatever. It's causing it. So shows on your face. As a friend, I'd say take a break. I feel backstabbed. It's very lonely feeling. Boblax is now your favorite boss. Fuck off. I know I'm a better boss than Boblax. I know how it is, P. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You're not alone. You have friends. Even if it's taking a shot and bitching. It's all good. Just really tired of drama. Nobody knows his. It is impacting me now. All I hear is how I'm disappointing and hurting everyone else. Why does that show deleted user when the other messages don't? So apparently he would like delete certain accounts. I don't know. That's actually a good question because it seems like they keep showing the P-Man as his regular account. So what is that deleted account? And they never have expressed what that deleted account is. Just that they have deleted channels, but that wouldn't delete your account. That would delete the channel. Confused as fuck.
Getting drunk and conversations kind of steering towards flirting and kind of stuff. Then he started asking for videos of me chugging.
How many shots of FB have you had? See you in 12 hours, shot in hand. And providing laughs and shots here and there. Well, let's do a shot. A shot. Did you say a shot? Yes, I will do a shot. Doing a shot for you. Another shot. Let go. Fireball.
For proof that I was actually chugging beer. I'm not good at handling alcohol at all, right? So, especially not at pierogi's level. He would be like, chug for 8 seconds.
Okay, let's watch a movie together this week, shots and all. We could watch it with Discord server too if you want. It'll be an Indian movie, but it'll be in English. The point is to understand the core culture. Shot. What the fuck? Are they just having like a drinking game in the Discord server? Jesus Christ, these people are sad. These people are sad. Sad.
Can't see your throat.
That was also before Discord went to unique users instead of name #1234 system. They don't show the 1234 after the name. That's a good fucking point. I didn't even think of that. That was also before Discord went to the unique users instead of the name #1234 system, and they don't show the number after the name. I'm gonna say it. I think this shit's fake. I'm starting to really. I don't know, bro. There's some weird shit going on.
We were really good friends.
There were a lot of messages between you guys. Like, we're talking like 50,000 messages, like a lot. I even told you I can see the friendship there. Like, the messages that were sent between DMs between you and Pierogi.
It's almost like they were friends. It's almost like they were friendly with each other and they had a nice time together. No, because all users were updated without a hashtag if the screenshot was taken after the transition. Okay, that's another good point. I don't know. I just have like a weird fucking feeling that some of this shit is fake somehow.
At you in all the all the different channels in the Discord server. Like, he would blow up your notifications.
It got to the point where I was actually scared to be online. Like, I used to be someone who never used to set herself to invisible on Discord.
It got to the point that I was afraid to be online. Block him. Tell him, hey, stop it. Don't do this passive-aggressive shit. Just tell him to stop. I am uncomfortable with the situation that is happening right now. Stop it. Or block him. How terminally online are you, lady? Like, genuinely. How fucking terminally online are you?
If I was online on Steam, he'd be like, oh, you're playing Dead by Daylight. Can you stream it for me?
He had a really strong hold on you. Like, he had his claws dug into you deep.
So he was just a clingy dude, a lonely, clingy dude. But that somehow translates to he's had his claws in you for a long time. Claws. We're going with the most hyperbolic way to describe that situation. Are you fucking insane?
Honestly, the last 2 years of my life have only been pierogi. I am still kind of in pierogi withdrawals. There are times when I need my friend, and he's my friend. He's the person I talk to when I'm sad and upset for the last 2 years. And I've lost a friend, and I've lost my job, and I'm a complete mess. He was my everything for 2 years. I woke up.
Then why didn't you have just a basic conversation with him. Why haven't you shown any DMs that you were like, hey, I'm not comfortable with this. This needs to like ease up. I'm here to be your friend. I'm not here to be like your side girl or your girlfriend or anything like that. I'm not comfortable with the constant DMing. We need to keep this strictly professional. Where the fuck is that evidence?
No, it was every day that I was being hit up for it. Okay, I've been abused in the past physically, and so sex isn't something that I really enjoy. I just kind of complied with the sexual stuff. I know it doesn't seem like it in the screenshots and stuff, but I don't enjoy sex. Sexy talk and stuff makes me really uncomfortable. I was never really into it.
Then why the fuck did you go along with it? I'm sorry. Why? To protect your job? Wouldn't your mental health take precedent over that? I feel like I'm being a total dick. But like, if I'm in a position that she's in and I'm trying to figure out what's going on and this guy is constantly hitting me up, I can't live my fucking life. I'm gonna be like, hey, like, we got to cut this out. Like, what's going on here?
I just got to the point where I was just sending him old videos of nudes I made a while back. And I'm like, you know what? Fucking deal with this shit. I can't do it.
I sent him old nudes of my stuff instead of saying, I am uncomfortable with this. You're fucking kidding me right now. Are you being paid the level of a doctor in the country? I don't know, man. Some people may do whatever, I guess. But at the same time, she was okay with like all of this stuff. But if she's incredibly uncomfortable to the degree that she needs to talk to somebody about it, why are you going to a YouTuber to expose it versus talking to the guy or directly talking to somebody that actually can handle something like this? Why are you going to a YouTuber? That's my position. Speak to somebody with authority, not a fucking YouTuber. Or maybe, just maybe, if you're that concerned about your job, make a one-time attempt to say, hey, I am not a fan of this. You need to cut this out. It is uncomfortable. That's all you have to do. It's like an angry ex going after someone to ruin something. She can't contact the wife, so she's going to do this. That's crazy. Imagine if she contacted this dude's wife.
It's time. Hina, let's go. I'm here. Haha. Low man. Yo, fam.
I wanna, but I really can't. My depression is at an all-time low. I don't even have the desire to live anymore.
Oh dang. I'm sorry. What can I do to help?
Be there for me. There's no one.
Remember all the people you help.
I'm all...
No. I'm depressed. Be there for me. I'm all alone, and it's suffocating. The depression is very high.
all alone, and it's suffocating.
I'm sorry, fam. Just know that you're helping people.
I know, bossman.
And that's something to be proud of. We saved 2 huge-ass wire transfers last week. A good HKD will help for sure.
A good HKD.
Trying to make you laugh, fam.
After the first, I'm broke again.
Well, I'll pay ya.
Ooh, then tomorrow, beer time. Gotta buy loot.
What the fuck is happening? Wire transfers. I'm broke. After the first, I'm broke again. Then I'll pay you. Just sounds like he wanted to give her like extra money to like make her happy. And then she starts talking about lube. What is happening?
Oh, no.
So time to plan multiple HKDs, LOL.
My only companion.
While out of town.
ONG. Live HKD, yes. Daddy.
Possibly so.
It's over. It's over. She called him daddy. It's over. She was the one that brought the lube up. She called him daddy.
You sending money today? Yes. Gonna reorder stuff from AliExpress and ask them for discreet packaging. And if I pay extra for shipping, it should arrive soon.
Never got the position, haha. Jokes aside, fam, it'll be okay. We have scammers to fry.
Hold on.
You shall get eat.
Jokes aside, it'll be okay. We have scammers to fry. Dude's like, okay, well, we don't have to have the online sex shit. We can move on from this.
LOL, get.
And then you offer to give him the thing.
Have you figured out the position yet is the real question.
I have. And the angle. But RIP Pink Buddy.
You can still do it without in the interim laughing my ass off.
Dude, I swear to God, anytime that sexting DMs or flirting DMs get fucking leaked, it's always the worst. It's the cringiest shit every single time.
So he sent me an image. It was of a model who had her butt out. She was sitting on her legs at the beach. And he's like, I want, like, and it was shot at a back angle. So he would see her back and her butt. So he's like, I want you to do that, but like sit on a dildo while you're doing it and take it up the ass.
Up the ass. Like specifically it had to be.
Up the ass. Yeah, so if I'll show you this.
Based on what I've seen so far, there's no like it needs to be up the ass that has been posted as a screenshot. Just position.
I mean, this time it'll happen. Trust me. Practice though. I don't know if it'll go in the other hole yet. Okay, I promise.
What's the practice?
I've never promised before. Well, I have two plugs.
Like I thought you got the real thing.
Gotta open loophole up. I did.
Oh, okay, so you have...
She was open to the ass play.
Hina sends Pierogi a screenshot confirming the delivery date of the new toy that she bought.
Even paid for extra shipping.
Oh, November 15th. I thought you had it.
I thought so too. I paid for
2 butt plugs? Why do you need 2? I don't know. Apparently it's her first time ever. Also, see, the screenshots were taken the same day they were sent. Yeah, this is interesting. She's been collecting this information for a while. Either she's been collecting this information for a while, or she... Okay, here's me being super uncharitable. She just wanted to get away from this job, and she just didn't want to keep working for him anymore, so she decided to just screenshot all of his shit all at once and get him into a false sense of security, be sexual with him. He was okay with the sexual shit, which he's married, not great, but whatever. And then proceeded to take these screenshots and send them directly to the YouTuber to show proof that they've had a sexual relationship, that this is an old situation versus new. That's fucking insane. It looks like she honeypotted him.
Yes, sir. Where shall we start?
You sure? Okay, lol.
You deleted everything, daddy. Also, though is 8.5, daddy.
Oh, good. Want to see? Lol, hi.
Yes, please, daddy.
Next time.
Tomorrow, then.
Wait a minute. She's like, I don't like sexual stuff. Purchases an 8.5-inch dildo. That's cap. That's fucking bullshit.
You gotta respect me more.
Tomorrow you can punish me properly, daddy. I'll be a good girl from now on. Daddy, 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 daddy.
If I have to hear daddy written out in TTS one more time, I'm actually gonna fucking blow my brains out.
Daddy.
I'm gonna blow my brains out. There is no way that this could get worse.
In the screenshots is tutorial. What does he mean when he says, I want the tutorial?
So basically, my pink buddy that is now decommissioned after trauma, but he would ask me to just like, you know, kind of like a blow up, but suck on the pink buddy.
So he wanted to watch you essentially simulate giving a...
Yeah. He would be like, oh, turn your, like, kind of put your face up a bit more, or like take it in deeper, stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, but you were the one that was okay with doing that, and you shoved things in your asshole and down your throat, and you said, do what you want to me. You were consenting to those things. How is this sexual harassment? If you said, I'm gonna shove something up my asshole. Like,
You haven't slept yet. Oof. Shots.
Shall I do more?
Yes. How many so far? I gotta catch up.
Lots. But I'll grab more. I need an erupting volcano emoji. Do you have any ideas?
Gotta get out of bed for this, I guess.
It's okay. I will just take a shot and go to sleep.
Oh.
Or, if you would like to perform live. Sorry, drunk talk.
Let me see. Give me like a sec. Okay. No electricity. Live performances be out of the picture right now.
Oh, okay. Dang. So go back to sleep, me.
Yes. I go back to sleep with you.
No, I am saying I should put it away and go to sleep laughing my ass off.
How dare you put it away and not in me? Like, so rude, daddy.
this is not sexual harassment. I'm saying it. This is not sexual harassment. I know there's going to be a bunch of people that are going to be fucking pissed to be saying that. No, this is not sexual harassment. She's like, how come you're putting your cock away? Why is it inside? What the? She's literally saying, how come you're not sticking it inside me? What the fuck? This is not sexual harassment. This fucking channel, the Savannah channel, saying it's sexual harassment is fucking insane.
Sorry. You wouldn't do in dark.
I have holes too, you know. They have feelings.
LOL.
I have holes too. They have feelings. You've got to be shitting me. What is happening?
I'm just gonna chug.
Same. Let me record.
I chugged the rest of Fireball. GG for me. Those dang lights.
I think at the worst, he needs to become sober and stop drinking and hanging out with women on Discord. That's maybe my biggest criticism of this guy.
I mean, we could do like sexy lighting shots or something, but...
She's the one initiating! My power's out. I can't do sexy live streams. Oh, okay, no problem. I'm probably just going to go to bed. Why are you going to bed? We can still do sexy live streams. He's not even asking you for it. You're the one doing it.
Like, Daddy, look. My hair is long enough for you to pull now.
Good, baby. Put it into pigtails then.
Both sides. I got you.
Perf. It's that bad. LOL.
No, it's too big. Obviously. Once I'm sober, I'm making an HKD folder LMFAO on Dropbox. I have so many clips like, oh my god. Even I use them to explode sometimes.
Really?
Like I go back and I'm like, yeah, we did this. And then I fap, like recalling the whole thing.
She even said that she's collecting a folder. And that she faps to the folder. Who says FAP anymore? What year is this? Are we in 2016? What happened? Her calling people enablers in the comments is so funny now. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, Willie Max show. There he What's up, Willie? What's good, brother?
Asked a camera bouncing on the buddy and feet flat on floor.
I'ma try. Dunno if small bulbs will catch it.
Ah, man.
I'm getting like 10 to 15 hours of load shedding. I need to buy like a power source.
So funny.
For laptop or something.
I GG's then.
No. Wait. I have a classic.
That won't load.
Okay.
He's literally saying, I'm trying to go to bed, and she's just like, no. I can still send you sexually explicit things to keep you awake. How is this sexual harassment? One's in the chat if this is sexual harassment by Scammer Payback. Two is in the chat if she is still initiating the sexual conversations. I'm curious what you think, chat. I'm seeing a lot of twos. I'm seeing a lot of twos. I'm seeing a lot of twos. There's a good chunk of twos right now. It's a lot of twos.
Play the best Tommy C clip on commentary aids.
Oh, there's so many great clips. Might do that later.
Enter me now. Thanks.
Did the lights not work too?
They no work, yeah. It's oldie, but like the best.
Can I see the oldie one?
Okay. Which one?
The doggy style pose. Yes, those are best.
HKD was not about being a comfortable space after 8 months in. Like, it was not.
Did you ever initiate it with him, or was he always the one?
I'm not sure, honestly, but I would say that yes, I might have initiated it a couple of times. I'm not gonna like act like I'm an innocent Andy and all of this.
I mean, in general, it was usually a...
I'm not going to pretend that I'm an innocent Andy in all of this, but proceed to call him, accuse him of sexual harassment. I'm not perfect in this. But he committed sexual harassment against me. That's not how that works. It's a two-way street, sweetheart. A two-way street. It wasn't him just constantly pestering you all the time. You were initiating those conversations. And you just being like, oh, I'm just not going to talk to him for a few days. And talk to him for a few days and send nudes. You're giving out signals that no human being, man, woman, or otherwise, would be able to discern as you saying, I am uncomfortable with this. You're bullshitting. This is a bullshit artist. This is a bullshit artist moment. You talk about responsibilities as a boss while they say they were friends. I'm not even sure if he is her friend or her daddy to her. Yeah, see, that's the problem.
Him thing.
Let's just say if there were 100 times, 95 times with him was him just doing it. And maybe I would do it 5 times if I wanted him drunk, because if he's drunk, he passes out.
Oof, that was so fun.
Okay, I sleep now. I pass out now.
I know Explo though.
Oh, I just get him drunk and then say, oh, I didn't come. I didn't come. I would just try to get him drunk to make him go to sleep, but I would send him so many nudes and tell him I didn't come yet.
Okay, go.
Okay, speak dirty to me, daddy. Tell me how you'd f me. I want to know what you'd do to me. Be rough, daddy. I've been a bad, bad girl.
I passed out. I'm back.
New.
I'm back.
But so late. Daddy, you left me.
I passed out.
Daddy, go sleep. We will have the best sex ever later.
He fell asleep, and then you whine that he fell asleep, but said it's a good thing to get him drunk so he could stop pestering you. How is he harassing her?
Can't have you passing out midway.
One of these days, when he was trying to initiate cyber with you in an HKD channel, you told him that you were in the hospital.
Yeah.
Was that true? You were just home.
Yeah. I had to go to really extreme excuses to make him stop. So my excuse then was that I had a heart problem and I was in the hospital for that. Small excuse.
How old are these motherfuckers? I'm assuming in their 30s. These are not teenagers. These are not college student kids. Like college student adults. These are adults. These are grown-ass fucking people. How? And then you're telling me that you made up a lie that you were in the hospital instead of just telling him, hey, I don't want to continue this conversation anymore? What the fuck is happening?
This just stopped working by that point. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to die. I have a heart problem. And he still wanted to do it.
I'm going to die.
Bitch kitty.
Hey, Hina. Daddy here. Hina. Hello, Hina.
Daddy, you gotta wait. I'm at the hospital, but I have been a bad girl. You gotta spank me.
I'm in the... Okay, so hold the fuck on. So you're telling me that you made up a lie that you were in the hospital. Then, right after the lie, you say, I've been a bad girl. Whoa!
Imagine a man would write that to a drunken woman.
What is happening? The interview does not even remotely tailor to the DMs that are being shown here. The interview makes it sound so much worse than what is really happening in these DMs. Yes, chat. Yes, you were right. You were right. This is getting worse by the minute. This is getting worse now.
I wanted you to see my dick.
Daddy, I want to see you so bad. See your it. Let it enter.
I'm in the hospital, but I'm in a bad girl. I want to see your cock. What a retarded fucking person. I needed to lie to him so that he would leave me alone, but then I would initiate anyways.
For me.
Well, where have you been?
Hospital, Daddy.
Am I ever going to get you the implants? Also, how long is the hospital for?
I've been a very bad girl, Daddy. Promise to punish me later.
He's asking you how long is the hospital gonna be, and you respond with, I need to be punished. Oh! You can just say for 3 weeks, I can't do this this other shit. I'm gonna... I don't even... How did the girl that made that is on this channel think this was a good video to put out? Why in the... Okay, legitimately. How does this woman think that this is a good video to put out on her channel? She said she's read through the evidence and that she is, in her opinion, that this dude is sexually harassing one of his employees. Puts this video out, shows all of these DMs, and didn't think for a second this woman might be bullshitting me. And she's defending it in the comments section. What is happening?
That's not a good girl.
Hospital for at least a year. But I'll be home by 10 p.m. It's 4 p.m. right now. That's
not good.
Hospital at least a year, but I still want to see your dick. What is happening? This video is the most bullshit video I've ever seen in my life.
Tisk, why have you been bad?
Why not good? I've been while thinking of you, Daddy, and without you, so I've been a very bad girl.
Okay, what have you been thinking?
I've been thinking about all 8.5 inches of you, of how you'd how you'd fill me up with your rough.
Oh, these DMs are so bad here. Listened over TTS. I can't take them seriously.
Let me see.
What do you want to see, Daddy?
Everything. Position. Tutorial.
But Daddy, I'm in the hospital.
You're not being obedient enough.
I can't record. I haven't been listening to Daddy, have I?
Nope.
Will you punish me later, Daddy?
I don't know what more I can say. I mean, I'm dying with a heart problem and...
Exactly. It was like almost...
I'm dying with a heart problem. I made a lie that I'm in the hospital with a heart problem. I proceed to say I've been a bad girl and I need to be punished right after talking about the hospital. But it's wrong for him to continuously try to hit me up even though I'm trying to initiate a flirtatious conversation with him. Confusing. We are 100% clipping this stream, and we are going to meme the shit out of it. This needs to be out in 3 days minimum.
To the point where that excuse didn't even work for him. That should have been like, oh shit, like, sorry, are you okay? It wasn't, he didn't even ask if you were okay.
No excuse ever worked. It was like, oh, you're gonna get home from the hospital, then you have to.
Oh, you're gonna go home from the hospital, but you still have to do something. But you initiated the sexy talk while you said you were in the hospital. How is that? How is that not for him to have a green light to be like, oh, I can still talk sexy to her? Like, is it weird that he didn't initiate the idea that I shouldn't talk to her while she's in the hospital? You were the one that talked sexy to him first, and then he was like, okay, I guess she's cool with it. I guess it's not that big of a deal. You didn't even say in the DMs. You didn't even say in the DMs that you had a heart condition. You just said you were in the hospital.
But it was never, no excuse ever worked. Like, even
I'm dying. I can't read that. Confusing is gonna clip me out of context.
when I tried to quit a couple of times, like I'm not good at confrontation at all. So I wanted to make an excuse to kind of leave the job. So I'd be like, you know, I can't do it. I can't.
What the fuck is this? Someone in my tweet of that screenshot just sent me this. Cat's a Flockin's not attracted to her anymore. It's so over, bro. It's so over.
Can't work this many long hours, blah, blah, blah. And he just tried to accommodate my requests rather than actually taking them as excuses to leave. He didn't really let me do that. By the end, when I left, I still didn't tell him I'm leaving because of the stuff you've done. I told him I left because I feel like I can't learn anything more from scam baiting. And I wanted to expand my horizons.
Ultimately,
how did this bitch read those logs and decide this was the route to take? I don't know, psych. I don't know. That's my fucking question right now. This video is fucking terrible. Holy shit. I like what the fuck? What is happening?
your reason for leaving was because of the sexual harassment and you couldn't handle it anymore.
Yes. When I left,
confusing. 3 days.
He was still like, he was like, oh, but
Minimum.
we'll still be your, I'll still be your bhaiya, right? Bhaiya means brother. And I used to call him that. So he's like, you'll still be my behna, and behna means sister.
First you call him your daddy, now it's brother, now we're going with an Indian term for sister or brother. Like, what is happening?
So I guess he was kind of trying to see if I'd still help him drink or not. But as soon as I quit my job, it was a day or two after, he just completely stopped with all of that.
So he never tried to initiate cyber sex with you after you quit? Was
No,
he trying
never.
to initiate it all the way up until you quit? Like,
How about a year, man? I mean, I've been in a hospital for a year. I don't care. I don't care if you're in the hospital. Position.
the day before you quit kind of thing? Or so it hadn't slowed down. It was still going in full force and you finally decided.
The only thing that had slowed down was him streaming. There would be a month where he wouldn't stream or 2 months where he wouldn't stream. I didn't do anything that month. What am I taking money for? And those months were the hardest. Like, those months were the ones where I actually had to cave in properly and do the videos. Like, not do reruns and stuff. Yeah, not do reruns, actually record new stuff.
There were months where he wasn't streaming and you weren't doing translating work for him. So like in order to justify him paying you, you would give in to more bullshit with him.
Eventually it became like, you know, he'd be like, I'm sending him your salary, so let's do HKD after. So
in my opinion.
But wait.
Eventually it became like, you know, he'd be like, I'm sending him your salary, so
Ready for shots? Is that what would make you happy? I started that morning. I said, yes. Do you want me to pay first, mommy? Yes, please. Okay, sorry. We'll do now. Wait a minute. So how is that him withholding her funds? This is one instance. Wait a minute. This is one instance that they have as a screenshot of being like, you know, he didn't pay me unless I did anything sexual, which is the allegation, right? But there's nothing to imply that he wasn't going to pay her in general. He's the one who brought up to pay her. It's not like he was like, unless you do sexy time with me, I will not pay you. There's nothing in there to even remotely insinuate that. I'm losing my fucking mind. I'm actually losing my mind right now. This is the worst video of all time. Holy shit.
Let's do HKD after, so.
In my opinion, that's not okay. That's not an okay relationship to have with your employees.
I mean, I never thought of him as my employer. I always thought of him as my best friend.
Were you afraid that if you didn't comply with his advances that you would lose your job?
He never said it openly, but I was afraid. I've always been insecure about my position.
So then what's the problem? He never said those words to you. He never gave an indication that if you didn't do the sexual stuff, that you would be fired. That is you making up a fucking story in your own head that he was gonna fire you if you didn't do sexual shit with him. That's in your head. That's not reality. That's in your head. Oh, wow, this video is bad. This interview is bad. Everything about this is bad. This is dog shit of the highest degree of all time. Holy shit.
At Scammer Payback. It's not something Pierogi did. It's just me and my insecurities. But I was always insecure about my position at Scammer Payback. I always felt like I was very easily replaced.
But how did he sexually harass you then? How did he sexually harass you?
So I always felt like I had to go above and beyond to make sure I kept my position. Every time you bring up a screenshot or stuff like that, I'm just like, oh my God, did that actually happen? There are times when my friends would share screenshots of stuff I said to them, or like a screenshot of stuff that P said to me, and I'd be like, holy shit, I really didn't want to go along with it. But I don't remember those stuff. I just remember me complying. I don't really remember.
So like if you were to look back at the screenshots the next day, like would you have like hazy memories of it at all, or?
If it was the next day, it would be hazy, but like let's say a month from now, I won't remember anything.
One very important thing.
He said to me, and I'd be like, holy shit, I really didn't want to go along with it. But
then why did you?
I don't remember those stuff. I just remember me complying. I don't really remember.
So like if you were to look back at the screenshots the next day, like would you have like hazy memories of it at all, or?
If it was the next day, it would be hazy, but like let's say a month from now, I won't remember anything.
What? So you're telling me that you okay. This is going to be, I can't tell if this is going to be incredibly charitable or not charitable, what I'm about to say here. So you're telling me that you would have drunk e-sex with this guy, be hazy on the details about it, didn't want to do it during that time frame, still proceeded to do it, and then apparently a month later, you will just forget that that ever happened, conveniently. How retarded are you? Seriously, lady. Seriously, Hina, how fucking stupid are you? That's my question to you. You're telling me that you will forget all the stuff you did in a month. You would barely remember the day after. Are you an alcoholic? Because it sounds like both of you were using vices of drinking with each other and would do sexual shit together drunk over Discord. That is all I'm seeing here. I'm not seeing sexual harassment. I'm not seeing a preventing of paid wages unless you do sexual services, which it doesn't show that whatsoever. And it looks like that you initiated most of the conversations in the logs. Was he being weird and clingy? Absolutely. But does that mean that he sexually harassed you and that he forced you to do things against your will or against your comfortability factor, not knowing, like knowing expressly that it made you uncomfortable? You are a fucking idiot.
One very important thing here that I'd like to emphasize is consent. I appreciate that Hina is very open and aware of her involvement in all this. However, in the United States, for example, there have been many court cases and criminal trials, not saying that this is a criminal trial at all. It's obviously not, never will be, but anyway, there are cases galore.
You are accusing him of sexual harassment. How isn't this potentially a crime?
Essentially establishing that someone who is intoxicated, especially someone who is heavily intoxicated, cannot give consent. Hina often...
He was also wasted. It's not like it's not like they were having sex in the bed together. It's not like he physically assaulted her while she was sleeping drunk. It's not like that she physically assaulted him while they were drunk. It was over Discord. I'm gonna smash my face on a fucking hard object soon. This stream is fucked. Oh my god.
Found herself waking up the next morning with very hazy memories of the previous night's HKD session, if not totally forgetting the whole thing entirely. A good rule of thumb.
But she would still initiate sexual conversations with him. She was aware of the sexual aspects of everything. What the fuck are you talking about? They did it for months. They had sexual conversations for months. How is this a conversation about consent now? Where did consent come from?
That most articles that I've read on the topic suggest that if someone is—
This bitch read Wikipedia. I'm calling it. This bitch read Wikipedia or Chat GPT. Like when Max says the definite, like that Chat GPT understands the legal system. She's doing the same fucking thing. I'm putting money on it.
Is intoxicated to the point where they're incapable of making reasonable judgments and decisions, they're probably too intoxicated to consent. If you even need to question whether or not somebody is too intoxicated to consent, they're probably too intoxicated to consent. And then in that case, you probably should not pursue anything with that person. While personal responsibility is something that should be practiced in all aspects of life, if you're being pressured to drink excessive amounts of alcohol, if you're literally chugging multiple beers to the point where—
It's kind of funny that you're not also giving that same level of criticism to the girl, because he was also wasted as shit. Did you not hear that he killed a bottle of Fireball in the DMs like I did? Because I'm pretty sure I saw that he killed a bottle of Fireball in the DMs, which means both of them were fucking incredibly drunk. Have you ever drank a whole bottle of Fireball, chat? Serious question. Have you ever drank a whole bottle of Fireball? Because I have. And I blacked the fuck out. I'm outside puking my brains out because I killed a whole bottle of whiskey. Sugar whiskey. Are you out of your mind? Like, because the same argument can be switched onto him. Shh, Chris, shush. It doesn't count with men. That's what I'm seeing here. It doesn't count when men are drunk. It only counts when women are drunk.
Your memories of that previous night are totally wiped out, you're probably too drunk to consent to sexual activity. And there's no—
Isn't that crazy that he was also fucking wasted and passed out drunk on the Discord?
Objective level of intoxication to where someone can no longer give consent. That has not been established. But what has been well established is that alcohol and drug consumption plays a big role in determining whether or not a victim can consent to sexual activity.
So given all of this, would you—
This is over Discord. None of it was in person. It was all Discord. Turn the computer screen off. Close the screen. Holy shit. Close the screen. Close the screen. I can't. This generation is fucked. This new era of humanity is just... You know what? Fuck it. Let the nukes drop at this point. Just fucking wipe us all out. We're too retarded to exist anymore. We've reached this point in human history that we're just too retarded to function.
consider all of this to be cheating? Because
yeah, also that's also a good point, Ahsoka. Has anyone tried okay, chat, serious question. How many of you have drunk texted someone before? Don't be afraid, because I've done it before. I can't write perfectly while I'm drunk. I can't do it. It's impossible. Like, I'm pretty sure some people have seen me drunk tweet once in a while where I'm just like shit-faced drunk and I just said some stupid shit. But like, have you ever texted in perfect language while drunk? But you're not going to write a full-fledged sentence in perfect grammar. I don't drink, but I had a drunk friend ask for pussy pics and ignored it. Jesus Christ.
As we know,
English is not her first language. Okay, so here's the other part. If you're wasted, how are you writing in perfect English if that is your second language?
very open about, according to you. I don't really watch his stuff, but according to you, his wife is like a well-known person in the land of pierogi, and we also know that he has a family. He has kids.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're a homewrecker. You're a homewrecker, and he allowed that to happen in his drunk states to flirt with you and have sexual conversations with you. You are the homewrecker. I'm sorry. I genuinely have no fucking sympathy at this point. I don't. If it was just this interview without all those accompanying screenshots showing that she was initiating, she was okay with the conversation, she sent him sexually explicit images just like he was, I'd be a lot more sympathetic. But no, you know what? No, you're the fucking homewrecker. You're the one that also initiated those conversations when he was like, you know what? Maybe not so much. You're a homewrecker. There you go.
I would consider it cheating, yes.
I would
I would
too.
also consider myself a guilty party in that, so I'm sorry.
There was a
Oh, I'm glad that you can own up to that by accusing him of sexual harassment and going to a YouTuber first instead of talking to him. Great.
power dynamic there.
Oh my fucking God. We're going over the power dynamic again. Oh, no. This is like hearing the fucking high school context for me. The minute I hear that, my autism just like shuts down. No more of this power dynamic shit. I'm sorry. No more. Nope. It's over Discord. It's over Discord.
Even if there was a power dynamic, at the end of the day, I'm the person that ended up being a guilty party and kind of destroying, I hope it doesn't destroy his family, but
I hope that it doesn't destroy his family, but I am going to go on a public YouTube channel with 81,000 subscribers and accuse this man of sexual harassment and cheating on his wife. But I hope that I don't ruin his family. You already did that. The second you accused him of sexual harassment, the second that you went to a YouTuber instead of talking to him talking to him like a human being and went to someone else, you ruined this family. You've ruined a family. Certified hoe moment.
I was equally a part of that. I should have said no. I knew he was married with kids. I mean, if
I have lost like any sort of like charitability in this fucking video. Zero.
I want to get him held accountable, I have to hold myself accountable too.
Oh, he groomed a 15-year-old, but it was on Discord, so it's fine. Do you realize it's a little bit of a different fucking conversation between two grown-ass adults that were drinking and both of them were being sexually explicit with each other versus a grooming story? That is not comparable. You might actually be retarded. Mr. Fields was _terminated. You might actually have fucking Down syndrome. I think you need to be locked up in a fucking cage. You absolute dipshit.
Opinion, while Hina says things along the lines of like, I should have said no, I could have said no, I shouldn't have gone along with it, I don't think that she was in the right state of mind to
If that's just a troll comment, you got me. But because I know someone's gonna fucking say that somewhere eventually. That person, if anyone uses that defense against me, I'm gonna do the same thing I did to Mr. Fields was terminated. Good troll comment, if that was a troll comment.
reasonably agree to cyber.
Solid troll comment. You got me when I was heated. You know what? Good job, bro. Good shit.
with Pierogi. Again, just my personal opinion, and obviously this probably doesn't apply to every circumstance, but given what we know, I think it probably applies to a lot of them. As a matter of fact, I would say that she felt pressured to comply with Pierogi's advances because she was worried about her job security. Pierogi was obviously intoxicated as well, but again, in my opinion, that doesn't absolve him from personal responsibility. And in my opinion, the one out of the two of them that had the responsibility to make sure that their relationship did not cross that line was the one paying the other's salary.
You fucking disingenuous bitch. You disingenuous bitch. Oh, I hate this content creator. I hate this content creator. I hate her. I hate her so much. Devil's advocate, I know you like her. I hate her. I'm sorry. I fucking hate her. I hate her so much. I can't do it. I can't. Why can't I redirect to King Sly? What the fuck's going on here? Hold on. Not him. I hate this woman. What the fuck? Bruh. Whatever. I was gonna redirect you guys to King Sly when this is over, but he won't let me in.
I mean, I don't know how he handles that much alcohol. I get drunk after a beer or two, but like, I don't know how he handles that much alcohol.
I mean, some of the screenshots,
really don't.
you guys were saying like, oh, I'm like 6.5 shots in or something like that, like crazy stuff. I'm like, dude, I would be on the floor.
No, it would start like, by the end, it's like we always start with 3 shots. It always depended on his mood. He would drink however much he wanted to drink, but he would still put it on me.
Do you feel like you enabled his drinking?
I definitely do. Yeah, I definitely did.
Do you feel like he enabled your drinking?
Yeah.
He would.
No shit. You guys were both alcoholics.
Stream drunk all the time, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did the audience know he was drunk? Was he taking shots on camera? So he would like turn his camera off and take a shot with you?
Sometimes he'd turn the camera off and take a shot. Other times he would just have it in a cup of coffee or something and like just chug that.
It breaks my heart at how hard Hina is on herself. And it's obvious that the two of them enabled each other's drinking. However, in my opinion, that power dynamic between the two of them says that most of the responsibility lies on Pierogi.
This is a grown woman over Discord. I'm just... this world... Bruh. I'm just... Okay. I'm getting so mad. Like, this is actually pissing me off. This fucking guy is getting dragged over the coals in this video for nothing. For nothing. Nothing. Garbage. Oh my god.
Make sure that these things don't happen. I say that again in my opinion because Pierogi regularly works with people who are from the same part of the world as Hina.
Your opinion's dog shit. This video is dog shit.
Is aware of the economic conditions of that part of the world.
For the content, I've been dying laughing.
I just realized what she's doing. She's trying to virtue signal that this dude has taken advantage of women, in potentially other women, all the way halfway around the world, because he's able to pay them money, and then he gets his sick kicks out of giving these poor, destitute women money in another country. Because they can't, because the money's too good for them. Are you fucking joking? Are you really trying to moral high ground this and be like, oh, well, it's horrible that he works with people in a place with terrible economic conditions. So that means, but ergo, that he's using his money to have sexual conversations with women and abuse them. That's what you're getting across.
Is aware of how desperate people are for money, given that his entire job is to expose and shut down scam call centers in the Middle East that employ people who...
I'm glad that we're starting... Apparently, we started treating women like fucking children. Apparently, we're doing that now. What is happening? Where is the agency on her?
Are so desperate for money that they're willing to make their living by stealing it from innocent people. I just find it hard to believe, again, my opinion, that Pierogi never considered this power dynamic that he had over Hina. Being her
How much more is there? Holy shit, there's still 13 minutes left. I'm going to kill myself.
Boss was at least a partial contributor to her willingness to go along with everything. Also, Pierogi is the married one. He has children, he has a family. He supposedly takes his faith so seriously that he's dedicated enough to go to church every Sunday, or at least.
You do realize that there are people out there that are Christians that go to church every Sunday, but aren't that super dedicated other than going to church on Sunday like it's a regular routine. She's legit Mama Max with tits. Changed my mind. Yes, that's exactly what I'm seeing here. Mama Max with tits. Like, this is on par with how bad Max's investigations are. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. This is the worst fucking video I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god.
On a pretty regular basis.
So from what I understand, his wife is the one who's mainly extremely religious. From what I've understood, he does enjoy church mass a lot. He loves Sunday church. He goes.
Wait, so what if his wife is super religious, does that ergo mean that he is super religious? No. I know people, my grandparents in particular, one of them is super Catholic and the other one is Catholic, but she bitches and moans about going to church. She's like, fuck the church. But my grandfather's like, I loved going to the church. Like, what? That doesn't mean anything if one is more religious than the other.
Goes to different cities for church.
It's not even him. You said it was the wife.
Church stuff. So he's definitely religious, but he's kind of toned down speaking about his beliefs online because he became a bigger YouTuber and a bigger content creator. So he couldn't really speak about religious views later on. So he would message me around 3 a.m. his time, like before Sunday mass, and he'd be like, I'm going to Sunday mass today, and then he'd be like, let's do HKD before that. So he'd get drunk and HKD, and then he'd come back from Sunday mass and he'd tell me, oh, I heard the priest and I have a new look in life and stuff like that. So he was really into the religious aspect of things.
Right.
And then he also, if I remember correctly, he used to travel for events too that were related to his church.
Hina says, according to her, that Pierogi is the one who ultimately eased her into the idea of having a sexual relationship. A married Christian man should never lust after another woman, let alone initiate the sexual relationship. There are some things that...
Why does this sound like she's accusing him of legitimate grooming? Why does this sound like that? Why does it sound like there's a grooming thing going on right now? Why does this sound like a grooming story? Am I retarded? That's what it feels like she's insinuating that this grown man groomed this grown woman.
We know about Pierogi, his life, his faith, and those are foundational things in many people's lives. And he went against all of them. He had the initial responsibility, in my opinion, not to engage in a relationship like this, but he did anyway.
Every time she says her opinion, I'm going to take a shot of Fireball in honor of Scammer Payback. I swear to God, I'm going to break out a bottle of whiskey and just start fucking pounding it back.
Even if she was pursuing him first, he had the responsibility to shut that down, not only as her boss, but as a husband and as a father.
So while I was working with him, I ended up becoming extremely isolated. My only point of contact for work was Pierogi. Eventually, I was able to contact the editor, but we didn't really have conversations. If I really wanted to have a conversation about work or anything, it would be with Pierogi. For real life, it was, because I had to stay awake all night, I slept all morning. I wasn't able to go to many family events. I wasn't.
Oh, so you're just a terminally online person. That's what this is. You're just a terminally online woman on the internet that got into a sexual relationship with a married guy. There's no sexual harassment. There's no grooming. There's no power dynamic. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. You're a terminally online woman on the fucking internet.
Really able to plan anything with friends because I just never knew when he would stream or message me. And eventually by the end of it, I was really isolated. I've lost a lot of friends along the way. A lot of people.
Love ya. No homo.
988 provides 24 support for Ravens fans. Oh my God. Fuck KC. What is with all these KC dick riders in my fucking chat? The Bills will win the Super Bowl next year. I don't give a fuck what Mahomes does. Holy shit. I'm actually losing my mind. First my chat, wavy web surf, and now more of my chat.
People just couldn't put up with me being drunk and complaining about all of.
We are adding a new I'm pulling a Leffin, and I'm going to be a totalitarian dictator. If you don't like the Bills, you are not allowed to write about Kansas City in my chat. If you dare do that, I will not ban you, but I will be judging you silently.
This and wanting to end my life and then just going back consistently.
Afterwards, after you quit, how has it affected you?
I'm still kind of trying to collect myself. Every time I think about it, now that I'm not drunk, I just end up blaming myself. I'm like, well, why did I do that? I could have said no. Why didn't I say no? I am having a difficult time trying to find a job because I want to apply to scam baiters, but it's just not possible. I feel like he's like the king of scam baiters, so to speak.
If you quit your job and just went to another job, I doubt there's no proof that he is trying to prevent you from getting another job. To be honest, I wouldn't blame him if he did it now. If he was like, yeah, this woman will like make shit up. Now I believe that he'll probably do that because you're a fucking bitch. But like anyone before that, who cares? You could have just applied. It's not like he's going to go to those people and be like, you can't trust this woman. Until right now, until this video was posted, he probably wasn't going to do that. And you had no indication to believe that he wasn't going to do that.
Everyone works under him. I don't think anyone would want to hire me. It would piss him off. If I could just go back to being friends with him, I would really like that. I know that's not possible, but I really would like that. I would like my friend.
I would really like to be friends with him again after I accuse him of sexual harassment and publicly put this out to the world. You've got to be shitting me.
Back.
And you still feel like he's your friend and stuff like that. But like, I mean, ultimately there was so much more to it. It wasn't just a simple friendship, but you felt like it was.
I still feel like it is.
Yeah, because it's still so fresh. When did you quit?
October, end of September.
2023, so it's only been a few months. Like, you dedicated years to this, so like, I don't think anyone should expect you to have everything figured out overnight, you know?
I just want to talk about something that I've been thinking about recently, how there are no ways to protect people like me who work from poor countries or other countries for freelance, or, you know, the way I was on salary, because $1 to any other currency conversion is a very good deal for anyone. And a lot of people like me will put up with it because, you know, money means more than anything. Again.
But that's your prerogative. You never stated, I'm not okay with these advancements. We need to stop this and keep it professional. You just kept going with it. That's on you. That's not on Pierogi. That's on you. You made the decision to do that. You.
Being able to feed yourself is more important than your self-dignity. There might be other people in this situation working for other people, and there's only two options. You either quit your job or you do an international lawsuit, which is completely impossible for someone who's literally counting.
He kept paying you. He never not paid you, and you quit. Where's the lawsuit?
Every dollar that they're getting.
So expensive.
And yeah, and quitting your job is an option, but then you're back to starving. So there needs to be like a third option. Content creators don't usually have HR departments. There's no one you can report to. I didn't have anyone I could, like, at Scammer Payback say, this is what's going on with me, and know that I wouldn't get fired. Right? So there was no failsafe for this. There needs to be one. There might be other people who are.
But you never said at any point that it was bad. You did freelance work for him, became friends with him. He brought you on as a hire, and then you guys had a sexual relationship during that time frame. That's all it was. He didn't sexually harass you. He didn't pressure you. Was he clingy? Absolutely. But you were reciprocating that stuff and sending nude videos of yourself shoving things up your asshole.
Like this, and you know what? At the end, when you quit, you just shut up. You don't want to talk about it. You don't want to talk about how you sold yourself.
I think your story is just a testament to what people are willing to put up with to fucking survive, because there were no better options for you. Like, I hope that people understand that, because it's just not fair. The whole thing is unfair, and I don't think
it's unfair.
It's regulatable, you know?
It's not regulatable, but there should be some way to at least hold a person accountable. Like, if someone fucks your life over, they shouldn't just get to lift.
Fuck your life over? You're the one that quit. And you're the one that initiated some of those conversations with him. It was a two-way street. What lawsuit, what accountability needs to be brought?
their life perfectly without any consequences.
Do you feel like your life was fucked up over all of this?
It was.
Even though, you know, you were more well off financially while you were working for him, you still feel like you came out of it in a worse position than when you went in.
I came out of it an alcoholic and someone who used to smoke joints, like almost half a cigarette, half a pack.
You were the one who drank the alcohol. You were the one that smoked weed. That's not on him. Did he say do the shots? Yeah, but you never said no. You just said, okay, I'll keep doing it. You're a fucking dumb bitch. And this woman here is dumber than you.
Of cigarettes worth of joints a day. I was consistently stoned and drunk. I have a lot of mental health issues. If he tries to paint me as someone with mental health issues, then he has the right to, because I do have bipolar. I do have ADHD.
Oh. Chat, what do we say about BPD as an excuse on this channel? What do we say about BPD as an excuse on this channel, chat? What do we say about ADHD as an excuse on this channel, chat? Oh, it's not an excuse. Death, also true. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck that you have BPD. I don't give a fuck that you have ADHD. I don't give a fuck that you have autism. You're a grown-ass adult that can make their own fucking decisions. Unless you are clinically unable to make actual decisions for yourself and you need a representative and a doctor, I have no sympathy for you. Zero.
I do have high-functioning autism. You know, I was very suicidal during those time periods. So again, if he brings that topic up, I completely agree. I was not mentally stable.
When Hina brings up her mental struggles, she thinks that people are going to use them against her as if her mental health makes her the more guilty party. And again, in my opinion, I think that this is wrong. Hina obviously is very hard on herself. It breaks my heart. It really does. I think this reflects worse on Pierogi than it does Hina. Just add it to the list.
How? How does it reflect worse? How does he know that she has BPD? There was nothing in the screenshots that you showed that he was like, yeah, I knew she had BPD and I fucking found it sexy that she had BPD. What the fuck? How are you coming to that conclusion?
The reasons why I believe that the position he put her in was inappropriate given the circumstances.
If he tries to paint me as someone who's money hungry, the only thing I'm going to say is everyone wants money. No one works to not have money.
Right.
Right?
You
We
worked
don't
your
work a
ass
job.
off to be able to prove yourself to him. Yeah.
I worked very hard. I worked really hard. I loved translating. I loved being able to help people. And I loved that this was something I could do that gave me a purpose to stay alive. Like, however little I did, it was helping people. I was constantly going in my head, going through my head and like, what can he paint me as to justify his end? So I just wanted to put that out before so I don't have to address it later. Don't send any hate to P or Scammer Payback. I just want him to be held accountable. I don't even want the internet to hate him. I just want him to be held accountable. Maybe, get some help for his issues. I mean, I'm a prime example of you wanting to be cautious about the people you keep around. I screenshotted stuff. He trusted me. I screenshotted conversations that were supposed to be private.
I think a lot of people in
You're a fucking scumbag.
your situation would have done the same thing.
I genuinely
Wait, what the fuck is that? She has this big ass smile on his face.
didn't think I had a screenshot about the boob job because I really wanted to bring that up because he really wanted my body to be the way he wanted it. He wanted me to get like a landing strip, get my like hair in a landing strip and like the boobs, and he wanted me to get like color my hair purple and stuff like that. Like, he really wanted to.
That's not good, but it still doesn't mean it's sexual harassment. He was just like, yeah, I'll buy you a tit job. Can you dye your hair purple? It's, yeah, kind of fucking weird, but that doesn't mean that he sexually harassed you.
Make me into some kind of person that.
And just to clarify, like, you guys have never met in person either, right? This was all over the internet. Mm-hmm.
This is all over the internet.
Then why do we matter? Where are the screenshots?
Hope this gives the courage to other people to leave their
Synthetic teapot. If you're going to look into the message faking, there's a really great Reddit post that has some compelling evidence. If it's r/YouTube drama, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm sorry. Nobody who watches me now knows why this is funny to me. No one knows. No one knows. Not a single person knows. Oh, God. Oh, no. No one knows why that's funny to me. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I'm not telling you why that's funny, but it is. All right, we need exposing the truth, scammer allegations. Why is it funny? Oh, chat. There's such a long-standing history between me and that Redditor that you just don't know. Let's see here. I need to find this fucking I don't know where this Reddit thread is. Emily's home. Chugga situation. Repsion. Yeah, I don't see this. I don't see this thread. So I'm going to have to dig that up later.
Abusive jobs. Don't turn into me. Don't become an alcoholic and drug addict just because you couldn't leave. Money will come back. It's okay. Starving is easier. Trust me. Starving is so much better than hating yourself every day and not wanting to live.
So I want to end this video by thanking Hina for mustering up the courage and the bravery to not only finally leave a job after 2 years.
This video is going to get flamed. Oh, man. This video is going to get flamed.
That gave her financial security at the expense of her own personal well-being, but also for being brave enough to answer all of my questions. And, you know, I didn't hold back. They were pretty difficult questions for her to answer.
I didn't hold back. You fucking softballed every question. What are you talking about?
Obviously, it took a lot for her to do this, and she absolutely has my respect and my appreciation. As far as Pierogi goes, maybe he'll address this, maybe he won't, but I hope he just makes amends with his family and comes out of this a better person, a better Christian, if that's what he wants to keep pursuing in his life. Definitely a better husband and a better father, a better family man, a better business owner. I just hope he's better after this. I hope that Scammer Payback as an entity, as a YouTube channel, as a business, does not suffer from this. I hope Pierogi's bad decisions don't cause the business to suffer. I hope the channel can continue doing the good, important, and impactful.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I can't watch the rest of this. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. This video is complete and utter bullshit. It was the original thread with the only downvoted message that showed that Pierogi's Discord name was inconsistent, and supposedly they had someone, some work, and knows who doles out the money. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. This girl didn't do a proper interview. The DM showed that the girl was in on it. Fuck all these people. Fuck this YouTube channel. Fuck Hina. Pierogi, is he a guy that cheated on his wife? Sure. But to call him a sexual harasser and take it up to the next level? Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck Hina. Fuck all these comments that are like pro whatever the fuck this retarded shit is. Fuck all of you. Because this is a gross overreach of what the actual situation is based on the DMs that were shown by you. By you, bitch. You did that. I'm done, bro. I'm fucking done. I can't believe that that was even a video. You guys weren't kidding that this video is fucking dog shit. You guys were not joking. Hey guys, thank you for watching the clip. Thank you, Confusing Opinion, for doing the editing. Make sure you give him a follow on Twitter. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. We're going to try and upload daily here and do live streams pretty often. So make sure you stick around and hit that like button. Thanks, guys.